Hey guys, welcome back. This week's video I'm doing a tutorial on a galaxy nail. It's super duper easy. I feel like just about anybody could do it. Kinda foolproof really. So I hope you guys enjoy and try it out. I'm just using all regular nail polish and this little paintbrush. It was wider, but I just took some clippers and clipped it down to be like a fine point to do stars later. First, you want to start out with a nice black base coat. I use the Born Pretty stamping polish. It's not really meant for doing a whole nail. It's more so for stamping because it's so thick, but it's such a nice opaque color that I like to use it, so I only have to do one coat. You're going to use one of these to make your pattern, and I'm using 3 colors, so I'm breaking it down into 3 pieces. I decided to start with pink, and all you're going to do is pick the edge that's like more jagged and just kind of paint it on there, just like that. And you want to just lightly dab the polish on. This time I decided to do a pattern like curved down the nail, but you can pretty much do any kind of pattern you want. I thought the color wasn't bright enough, so I wanted to go in with a second coat. You don't have to do this with every color, it just depends on which polish you choose. But I'm just gonna go right back on the same little pattern I picked the first time and just kind of make it a little brighter. I decided the edge was a little too bare, so I added some color to the side too. Y'all can literally do any kind of pattern with this design. It's so easy. Next, I decided to use purple, and you're just gonna paint it on the sponge again on a more rigid side so that you have more texture to your little sponge dabs. So you just want to dab it right on. You see that shimmer? I like that. Seriously, y'all, this is so easy. Just sponge it on in the same little pattern you're going with, and that's it. Next, I decided to use a bluey green kind of color. I like to add a blue or green whenever I'm using the pink and purples because I feel like it pops different. You'll see. And you just dab it on the same as all the other colors, just keeping some kind of little pattern going. I wanted that green color to be a little bit more opaque, so I wanted to go back in with one more coat. I do want pink to be the more prominent color though, so right here I actually need to go back in and dab in some more pink to cover up that green. So that's what I'm going to do next. And probably my favorite part, adding glitter. Glitter makes everything better, but for galaxy nails it makes it look more like stars. But sometimes glitter can get real chunky, so you want to use a little bit. You want to make sure you only have a little bit of the glitter on your brush, not sponge, I'm sorry. You want to do on your brush just a little bit of the glitter so that you're not overpowering the nail with glitter and that being all anyone sees. Boy, did this look bad doing it on camera. I promise you guys, it doesn't look as bad as it seems. Then we're gonna go in with some white and whatever kind of little brush, or you could even use a toothpick, the end of a Q-tip if you just break off the cotton end. I've used all kinds of stuff, bobby pins, an actual pin, but just make little white stars all over the nail And then this is my really failed attempt at a little star. The polish, for some reason, just did not want to actually go on. It was kind of just like smearing. So this was not really the best white to use for designing small things on the nail. But you're just simply making a little X type shape to make it look like a little starburst. The last thing I'm going to do is just add a top coat, and since I'm using the gel, after I do a thin layer, I'm going to stick it in the UV light for a minute, and then take it back out and do one more thin layer, put it back in the UV light, let it cure all the way, and then it's finished. And there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope y'all try it out. This is such an easy design, and y'all can use so many different colors. I just recommend to make sure to use a black base coat so that it looks more like space, of course. I hope you guys liked it. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow, whatever on all the platforms. See y'all later.